The air was thin with autumn light, a fading sun and amber skies. You traced your name across my hand, like something time could never hide. The park was dressed in shades of gold, leaves falling slow like whispered prayers. You leaned your head against my coat, and suddenly the world was there. We didn't need a single word. The silence felt like home. Golden leaves and quiet dreams, drifting where the river gleams. Your heart beats soft against my sleeve, like every night was Christmas Eve. And if tomorrow slips away, like sunlight fading into gray, I'll still believe in what it means. Golden leaves and quiet dreams. The coffee shop on 3rd and Pine still hums with songs we used to play. Your laughter dancing through the glass, like echoes time can't wash away. We wrote our names in foggy air, on windows facing empty streets, and every breath between the words was something fragile, soft and sweet. The city lights were flickering, but we were glowing bright. Golden leaves and quiet dreams, drifting where the river gleams. Your heart beats soft against my sleeve, like every night was Christmas Eve. And if tomorrow slips away, like sunlight fading into gray, I'll still believe in what it means. Golden leaves and quiet dreams. Maybe love is just a moment caught between the dusk and dawn. Maybe hearts are made for breaking, but the feeling lingers on. And if the seasons pull us under like the tide across the sea, I'll remember autumn whisper, you were once the world to me. Golden leaves and quiet dreams, falling through our memories. Your shadow dancing next to mine, in borrowed bits of borrowed time. And though the wind may take the trees and scatter all our melodies, forever in the in-betweens. Golden leaves and quiet dreams. Golden leaves and quiet dreams. Headphones in the autumn sun, sidewalk painted amber gold. October breathing through the cold. The melody inside my ears drowns the echo of the years. Your jacket's still around my frame, your ghost still dancing in my brain. The city hums, but I'm alone with every song we used to own. The wind moves slow through maple trees, like it remembers you and me. Headphones in the autumn sun, playing back what we once were. Every chord a memory. music I've become. Headphones in the autumn sun, letting all the seasons play. Every note a piece of you that never fades away. Leaves are falling one by one, but the melody goes on. I'm still walking through the light with your favorite song. There's a bench beside the river, paint chip green and weathered brown, where the willow leans in silence and the world just quiets down. You used to bring a paper cup, 2 sugars just the way I liked. We'd sit and watch the water run like it had all the time in life. Cars would pass, the sky would fade, but we were never in a rush. At the bench where time slows down, where your laughter filled the sound, where the seconds turned to gold. Every story we once told still drifts across that little town. In the breeze that moves the leaves around, I still find you somehow. At the bench where time slows down. Your sweater smelled like early rain and cinnamon from corner stores. You traced the skyline with your hands like you were mapping something more. We wrote our dreams in passing clouds and named the stars before they shone. You said forever felt so close when you didn't feel alone. Even silence had a song when your shoulder leaned on mine. At the bench where time slows down, where your laughter filled the sound, where the seconds turned to gold. Every story we once told still drifts across that little town. In the breeze that moves the leaves around, I still find you somehow. At the bench where time slows down. Maybe love is just a moment caught between the dusk and dawn. Maybe hearts keep little places where the feeling lingers on. And though the years keep racing by like trains that never stop in town, my heart still waits for you at the bench where time slows down. At the bench where time slows down, where our shadows touch the ground, where the sun would fade to fire and your hand would hold me tighter. Even if you're gone somehow, every road still leads me now back to echoes of that sound. At the bench slow down, slows down. Through curtain seams, dancing on your sleepy face. Steam is rising from the muck, like a dream we couldn't chase. Your cat curls up beside the amp, like it owns the melody. And every chord you softly play feels like home to me. The world outside can rush and spin, but we don't feel the need to run. Coffee, cats and soft guitar strings, little whispering some old love song from '99. But nothing sounds as warm as you playing right beside. The kettle sings a gentle note, like it knows the rhythm too. Coffee, cats, and soft guitar strings, the little quiet everything's your bare feet on the wooden floor, while the sunlight spills some more. No diamonds, cars, or fancy things, just the peace that morning brings. Love is simple as it seems. Coffee, cats, and soft guitar strings. Maybe someday life gets louder, maybe storms will fill the sky, but I'll remember mornings like this where forever passes by, in tiny chords and sleepy smiles, and a cup we share between. Coffee, cats, and soft guitar strings, every gentle moment sings your laughter in the kitchen light, turning ordinary bright. If love is more than what it seems, it lives inside these quiet scenes, wrapped in warmth and little things. Coffee, cats, and soft guitar strings. There's a path behind the old town road, where the air smells sweet and wild, where the branches stretch like open arms, and the wind turns soft and mild. We used to walk there after school, skipping stones along the stream. You said the world felt infinite when we were 17. The leaves would whisper little songs only young hearts understood. Sunlight through the old trees, falling soft and slow, golden pieces of the past in the quiet glow. Every shadow holds a memory of who we used to be, somewhere in that summer breeze. Sunlight through the old trees. You carved your name into the bark, right beside the crooked line. Said maybe one day we'd come back, when the stars and roads align. But time can move like rivers run, farther than we planned, and now I walk those trails alone, with your ghost beside my hand. The branches bend just like they did, but everything feels changed. Sunlight through the old trees, falling soft and slow, golden pieces of the past in the quiet glow. Every shadow holds a memory of who we used to be, somewhere in that summer echoes of a younger life still spinning all around. Every beam a memory of days that felt like dreams, forever caught in amber light, sunlight through the old trees. Cafe lights are fading low, chairs stacked on the wooden floor. Your guitar leans against the wall like it's heard it all before. I'm packing up the last few chords, coins still ringing in the jar. But by the stage you're sitting there like you've come from very far, tail tapping soft to the rhythm of the night that's almost gone. Just a dog waiting for the next song, eyes shining under neon glow, like the music is a promise only you and I both know. No applause and no crowd to belong, just a heart that listens all night long, by the stage where the quiet stays strong. A dog waiting for the next song. You tilt your head when I tune the strings, like you're judging every note. Your shadow dances on the floor every time I clear my throat. Maybe someone left you here, maybe you just like the sound, but every time the chords begin you settle gently down, like you know the melody before the first line's even sung. Just a dog waiting for the next song, eyes shining under neon glow, like the music is a promise only you and I both know. No applause and no crowd to belong, just a heart that listens all night long, by the stage where the quiet stays strong. A dog waiting for the next song. Maybe we're the same somehow, both a little lost in tune. You waiting for a melody, me waiting for a room where someone hears the broken lines hidden in the strings. So here's a song just for you tonight, under tired cafe lights, no spotlight and no grand applause, just a friend who stays till dawn. And if the world keeps moving on, leaving lonely hearts along, you'll still be here before the dawn. A dog waiting for the next song. The road is dressed in amber light, October breathing through the trees, your footsteps fading down the lane like secrets carried on the breeze. The sky is pale and quiet now, a watercolor fading slow, and every leaf that drifts away feels like a word we didn't show. The wind remembers every name we carved into the air. Whispers of the fallen leaves, softest things we still believe. Every golden memory drifting through the autumn breeze. Time moves on but never frees. All the love beside the door like you might come back someday. And every song we used to play still echoes where the shadows stay. The afternoon grows thin and pale, the sun dissolves in copper skies, and somewhere in the quiet woods your laughter never really dies. The branches bend like they once did. Had some things changed in me? Whispers of the falling leaves, softest things we still believe. Every golden memory drifting through the autumn breeze. Time moves on but never frees. All the love it couldn't keep, I still hear you in the trees. Whispers of the fallen leaves. Maybe love is just a season, burning bright before it goes. Maybe hearts are autumn forests, full of things we'll never know. But when the wind begins to sing and daylight slowly leaves, I hear your voice between the lines of falling autumn leaves. Whispers of the falling leaves, dancing through forgotten dreams. Every shadow, every light, holding pieces of our nights. Even if you're far from me, somewhere past the silver seas, your love still drifts so quietly in whispers of the falling leaves. The sky is turning copper red, the river holds the fading light. Your guitar rests upon your knee like it knows the end of night. The park is slowly empty now, footsteps fading down the street. But the quiet waits for one more chord before the day retreats. The wind moves gently through the air, like it's asking you to stay. One more song before sunset, before the golden sky forgets. Every note we haven't sung, every dream still on our tongues. Let the evening softly come like a whisper, half regret. Just one more melody tonight, one more song before sunset. A couple lingers by the gate, the last birds glide across the lake. Your fingers find a fragile chord that the fading light can't take. And somewhere in the quiet glow, between the dusk and day's last breath, your voice becomes a gentle flame burning in the west. Time slows down for just a while inside the sound of strings. One more song before sunset, before the sky turns violet. Every line a memory floating through the evening breeze. Let the shadows slowly come, like a promise never kept. Hold the moment while it's warm. One more song before sunset. Maybe songs are little lanterns lighting up the closing day. Or maybe hearts are just the echoes of the words we couldn't say. And when the sun slips out of sight and the daylight finally ends, the music softly lingers on like a quiet friend. One more song before sunset, before the night begins its set. Every chord a piece of light drifting through the coming night. Even when the sky is gone and the stars begin their nest, someone will remember you. And that song before sunset. Sunlight spilling through the blinds, dancing on your tangled hair. Lazy hours and open windows, summer breathing everywhere. Your guitar rests in your lap, fingers drifting through a tune. And the whole world feels so quiet in this sleepy afternoon. No rushing clocks, no crowded streets, just your melody and me. And acoustic afternoon with you, simple chords and skies of blue. Every note feels warm and true, like a dream we're drifting through. No big plans we have to do, just the day and me and you. Love is easy as a tune in an acoustic afternoon with you. Coffee cooling on the table, your laughter soft and low. You hum a line you can't remember from a song you wrote long ago. Outside the trees are swaying slow, like they're dancing to your sound. And every little careless chord feels like heaven all around. The hours float like gentle clouds across the summer sky. An acoustic afternoon with you, simple chords and skies of blue. Every note feels warm and true, like a dream we're drifting through. No big plans we have to do, just the day and me and you. Love is easy as a tune in an acoustic afternoon with you. Maybe life will turn much louder, maybe nights will race too fast, but I'll keep this quiet moment like a photograph that lasts, where your voice and strings of gold turn the ordinary bright. An acoustic afternoon with you, every melody feels new in the sunlight softly strewn through the open living room. Even when the day is through and the sky fades into blue, I'll remember every tune from that episode. Afternoon with you. Sunlight spills on the open grass. Children laugh as the hours pass. Pigeons dancing by the fountainside while the summer breeze goes drifting by. You're sitting there with your old guitar, playing chords that don't go far, but somehow every note you play makes the noisy world drift away. People walk but no one knows. A little song is starting to grow. A melody in the park at noon, floating soft like a lazy tune through the trees and the sky so blue. Every note feels bright and new. No big stage and no spotlight soon, just a heart and a simple tune. Somewhere under the golden June, a melody in the park at noon. Dances near the shade. An old man smiles at the song you made. Ice cream drips on a child's small hand while your rhythm moves across the land. The clock tower rings a silver chime, but the song forgets about the time, and every chord begins to bloom like flowers waking in the noon. The world slows down for just a while inside that quiet little style. Soft like a lazy tune through the trees and the sky so blue. Every note feels bright and new. No big stage and no spotlight soon, just a heart and a simple tune. Somewhere under the golden June, a melody in the park at noon. Maybe songs don't need a crowd or a neon sign shining loud. Maybe music lives somewhere in open skies and summer air, and anyone who walks on through can take a little piece with you. That melody in the park at noon still hums like a quiet moon in the shade of the dancing trees with the soft forgiving breeze. No applause when the day is through, just the sky slowly turning blue, but the song still drifts like a balloon.